The first season of Boruto includes the first 16 episodes, and right there you can actually see that they rushed the anime to somehow squeeze money out of the Naruto franchise. Which incompetent moron came up with the great idea to make the entire first season, the first 16 episodes, in which every series is about to bind the viewers and show that the anime is worth watching. Who comes up with the idea to make the first season a filler season? So endless Naruto fans bailed in these first 16, latest 17 or 18 episodes. So damn many. And rightly so. Why did they do that? Of course, Naruto is one of the most popular anime there is, and of course they want to make the cash cow for as long as they can. If they would bring good content, it would be a win-win situation for absolutely everyone. But a sequel anime does not necessarily always have to be about the children of the protagonists. How about the adolescent Madara? We know so little about the chaos of war. What was survival like back then? How was the training? How was the development of all the people there? How did Madara approach this whole thing psychologically? Because that's all pretty stressful for a 6-year-old. You could really make something extremely good out of it and everybody would be satisfied. But no, Boruto. And I'm not getting upset now. Let's just see what the first season has to offer. I try not to take more than 1 minute per episode. This will save you an enormous amount of time. And I rate episodes with thumbs up, in the middle or just down, so you know what I think of this episode. And here we go. Started with a really good scene and in itself also a good episode. Konohagakure is in ruins. Even the Hokage rocks are broken and Boruto fights against Kawaki. Everything is very gloomy. There is even talk of the end of the Shinobi Age. And with that, the Great Pirate Age dawned. Then comes the opening, which really gets things started. The first episode is done quite well. We immediately get to know Boruto and Shikadai, who immediately travel without paying. See some of Boruto's skills by protecting Denki from some idiots, advising him on his path in life, and literally protecting him from death. When Denki was taken over by a dark aura, which Boruto can see somehow with his right eye, and thus Denki set a trap for his haters by luring them into the train like a bad cartoon and slamming it into another moving train. They save the 3 haters by having them jump into another train car and then uncouple it. But they still have to stay in the moving car to deliver a cool spell and then hit the brakes. Although they could have done without the spell, used the brake and then jumped together with them. And then it went YOLO! Into Naruto's Stonehead. Just in time for the introduction in the academy. Boruto's first day in school, where no one likes him. Neither the son of Ino and Sai, nor the child of Sasuke and Sakura, nor the son of Metalbat, who must have made a mistake here at the school. The Duel Academy is somewhere else, you fool. Well, I enjoyed it very much because Boruto forgot the school book right away. It's just bad when the people sitting next to him forget their books too. Boruto is super unpopular at the moment, but then slap the class bully Iwabe and bang, everyone likes him. A very big difference from Naruto, who was anything but popular or talented at that age. Episode for Bushy Eyebrows Jr. You can quickly see the difference here with Rock Lee, as he likes to be in the spotlight and Metal is absolutely useless in the spotlight. He is invaded by the Dark Aura and thus Inojin, Shikadai and Boruto have to fight him, where they are extremely tactical because Shikadai is there, and fights with tactics are just always fucking awesome. With a blow to the head and the aura already disappears again. After that, Metal is just as clumsy as before and destroys a video game because he's too nervous. Konohamaru shows the summoning technique. Everyone thinks it's super cool and already knows exactly which animal they want to have, and because the boys are going to cool and strong, while the girls are going for cute, a fight breaks out. Of course, Shino knows how to solve it best as a good teacher and simply postpones the dispute until after school. A planned capture the flag between boys and girls, where the boys first have to take a beating and Boruto thus uses a summoning technique out of frustration. This then brought out the beast, which is related to the Dark Aura, but Konohamaru has no desire for him and sends him away with the Rasengan again. Episode for Mitsuki. He comes, he saw, he almost kills Iwabe while sparring. Shino gets advice from Kurenai and wow, badass new glasses! Cyborg by day, and gangster by night. Shino throws a party as a good teacher for Mitsuki, but loses control of his insects in the process, and Mitsuki saves the day with his futon. Shino gets depressed, especially after hearing that he's not even that good compared to other teachers, and skips class for the time being. Then, of all things, a worker gets the dark aura, which Boruto, Sarada and Shikadai are able to solve. Admittedly, a bit too much, since they almost killed him. But no worry, because Mitsuki comes and saves the day again. Shino blames himself, doesn't want to continue teaching for now, and due to mental weakness, he's invaded by the aura. Shino in rage mode blows everything down. Shikadai, Boruto and Mitsuki look bad at first, but with tactics and Gomu Gomu no powers from Mitsuki, they were able to exorcise the aura from Shino. Because Mitsuki is known to be unable to swim due to the devil fruit, he sinks like a stone, but is then saved by Boruto after all. Since even a Chunin can be affected by the aura, Naruto starts to worry. Boruto tries to explain to the others what the aura looks like and shows us that he learned how to draw from Luffy. Jojo, the class president, and Sarada are being chased by a creep. After Jojo has run him over, he confesses his love to the class president, who turns him down, and from then on, he just goes even more crazy. He writes thousands of sheets full, literally gas Jojo and Sarada and kidnap the class president. Boruto and the others then confronts him. He's probably also attacked by the aura, and then they beat this mongoose. Also like that this creep has the invisibility cloak that makes him invisible. Jojo uses the talk no jutsu at the end, and it's over. They are sitting in a movie theater watching an anime. An anime within an anime? Or is that their real life movie? And what is that? For the rest of the episode, Boruto just whines because he doesn't know what's going on with his eye. How extraordinarily exciting and not stretched at all. Boruto is now with his grandpa because he thinks he has awakened the Byakugan. However, he gets punched in the mouth by Hanabi, who has really molted. Boruto doesn't know what to do and goes for a walk, where he meets Sarada and also sees someone with an aura. It's the actor from the movie in the last episode, who must have had a few too many spring rolls. The two of them then beats him until the aura comes out of him again and attacks Boruto, who doesn't really think it's necessary to dodge or anything. Shikadai, Mitsuki and Boruto skip school to get to the bottom of the mystery eye. As punishment, Shikadai gets slapped by Temari, which is a bit weird since the slap was done with the left hand and went on the left cheek, which gets a bit tricky. Either the slap come from behind, or Temari is anatomically weird. Besides that, the kids' no internship fail everywhere, the investigation against the aura is taken up, and the class president is somewhere in the water at the end. In itself, the episode really has nothing to offer. The class president is visited in the hospital, and our shinobis are allowed to deliver letters again. But the branch manager of the post office is attacked by the aura and now goes crazy. He shoots around with extremely many letters and attacks everything possible. Even the packages, what our hero of the day knows however to prevent. He throws himself in front of a package because a hero has to do what a hero has to do. Or something like that. Mitsuki follows the source of the chaos and the end. During timed exercises, Boruto, Mitsuki and Denki talk about how Denki has risen. Geniuses! Because Denki screwed up and so they didn't get there in time, Kaiju comes and wants to poach Boruto from Mitsuki. Boruto, however, says, "Fuck off you! Penis head." Mitsuki is very impressed by Boruto. Or even more. For the rest of the episode, Mitsuki tries to understand why everyone likes Boruto, but Boruto doesn't like Naruto. Oh yeah, and Mitsuki probably knows who's behind the evil aura pretty much the whole day. Mitsuki knows who it is, but the Konoha police are still in the dark. After all, they searched the house of the main suspect during the night. Of the ex-main suspect. Because he has been dead for a long time and is just lying there as a skeleton in bed. The windows are smashed, the house is a little bit devastated, so I guess there were already some people in there, but they seem to have ignored the skeleton. So, of course, it's very smart to assume that the skeleton is the owner of the house without doing any tests. His house? His bed? So it must be his skeleton! Mitsuki now tells it Boruto, but Sai is ahead of them. Doesn't help though, Monster says Moin and stops Kakashi and the others while Mitsuki gets a new mission through the Denden Snake. Kill Sumire, the class president. No sooner said than done, if Boruto didn't get in the way. He gets between them, his eye activates and they all just disappear into another dimension. In the other dimension, Boruto wants to finish off the beast immediately. Boruto can see the chakra flow in his eye, only in yellow, and Mitsuki has to come to save him. The fight against the class president continues, but then clears up quite quickly and Sumire tames the beast and everyone goes out. Boruto doesn't even itch that he no longer has the eye ability. What a son of a bitch. Then some park harmony with Naruto, Sai and Shikamaru. The next thing they say in class is that the old teams will be disbanded and new teams of 3 will be formed. But Denki prefers to play it safe again and asks, so no new teams are formed. Like for example Inoshika Sho. There comes however still the question whether the class representative comes back again. And Boruto only, once class representative, always class representative. As if that was some kind of life mission or so. And yes, she does come back. Naruto talks a bit more with Sasuke and the end. The last episode of this season is somehow very inappropriate. It's just about Denki being afraid of the practical exam and Iwabe being afraid of the theoretical exam. So they support each other. Then there's a bit of danger and the end. Oh, and of course they pass. So the results for the first season are in. 6 good episodes, 6 average episodes and 4 bad episodes. Maybe not so bad for a filler season, pretty well balanced, but that's not really good either. For the first season, almost every episode should be very good, or at least high average to really pull someone in. Well, season 2 will probably be better, but let's see.